As before, the resistance was able to send a lone warrior, a protector for John. It was just a question of which one of them would reach him first.
127, heavy Boston, sir. Good afternoon. Just verify you have the Norwich 2 arrival Boston. Roger.
Center is Swissair 127.
Swissair 127, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I don't know what it was, but it just overflew like a couple of hundred feet above us, and I don't know if it was a rocket or whatever, but incredibly fast, opposite direction.
In the opposite direction?
Yes, sir. And the time was 2107. It was too fast to be an airplane.
Okay, thank you. Houston 986 Boston Center. Center maintain flight level 180.
Down to 180, yes, sir. 986.
Houston 986. You see anything like a missile in your area, perhaps off to your right?
Take a good look, but I don't think if it's going that fast, I probably won't get a chance. We just saw Swissair go by a little bit ago.
Okay, thank you.
The wording is as follows. Houston, this is Discovery. We still have the alien spacecraft under observance.
Houston, this is Discovery. We still have the alien spacecraft under observance. Houston, this is Discovery. We still have the alien spacecraft under observance.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
You know, we're all up here huddled up talking about it. When it's lightning, you can see the dark object. It was like a cigar shape from the altitude that we can see. And the length is what got us sort of confused because it looked like it's about 300 to 400 feet long. So I don't know if it's a wire with a strobe on it, but the strobe would start from left to go right, counterclockwise. And it was pretty eerie looking.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, I didn't know if you happen to know of anything going on out there. No balloons in the area, no nothing reported.
Okay, where is this at again?
It's at, well, you know where it's in Tucumcari, New Mexico. It's about 150 miles to the east of Albuquerque.
We don't have anything going on over that I know of.
Yeah, I didn't know. We've tried everybody else, and nobody else is. This guy definitely saw it run all the way down the side of the airplane. Said it was a pretty interesting thing out there.
Okay, it was at 30,000 feet.
30,000 feet.
It was like long.
Yeah, it's right out of the X-Files. I mean, it's a definite UFO or something like that. But I mean,
y'all are serious about this.
Yeah, he's real serious about it too. And he looked at it, saw it. No balloons are reported tonight. Nothing in the area.
And it was strobing out the front. He said.
I think the strobe was off the tail end of it.
Okay, strobe tail.
He said it was kind of, well, it was dark, but did you say there was lights in it?
How long did he think it was?
He said he was 300 to 400 foot long.
Holy smokes.
So, and responsible journalists jump on the UFO bandwagon. Well, in fact, more scientists do believe than don't. Click on the insert to see the results of a survey conducted by One Scientific magazine.
You know, also at this debate earlier this week, there was a bit of a humorous moment when Congressman Dennis Kucinich said that he had seen a UFO. But that's something that you're intimately familiar with yourself.
Well, a UFO is an unidentified flying object. And when I was back as a peanut farmer and the head of a Lions clubs in the southwest Georgia, I and about 25 others saw something in the air that changed colors and was round and came and left. We couldn't figure out what it was. It was unidentified as far as we were concerned.
Well, it's certainly proof, though, Mr. President, that you can see a UFO and go on to become President of the United States, so maybe it's not over for Congressman Kucinich yet. Jimmy Carter.
Well, I wish him well.
Jimmy Carter, thanks very much for joining us today. It's good to see you. Good luck with your project there.
Thank you, John. We're making good progress.
All right.
You know, they would skip and sail and give off these flashes, and you take a saucer and you skip it across the water, and it's erratic, and this is how the name flying saucer was born.
The target stayed on radar until about 12:30 a.m. They moved slowly at first, about 100 to 200 miles per hour. Then one of the targets sped away at a fantastic rate of speed. It moved west from Andrews toward Riverdale. The estimated speed was 7,300 miles per hour. At this time, in the tower, we had about 7 targets on the radar scope. These unidentified objects were flying all over the city.
20 of us standing outside of a little restaurant, I believe, a high school lunchroom, and a kind of a green light appeared in the western sky. This was right after sundown, and it got brighter and brighter, and then eventually it disappeared. It was not, didn't have any solid substance to it. It was just a very peculiar looking light. None of us could understand what it was.
What if all of us in the world discovered that we were threatened by a power from outer space, from another planet? Wouldn't we all of a sudden find that we didn't have any differences between us at all?
It's arrogant, egocentric, egotistical for us to think that we are the highest intelligences in the universe. I think that's completely preposterous.
The object came at a terrific speed. From the horizon, we estimated 15 miles. Visibility would be 15 miles that night. The only plausible explanation that would explain all of these sightings is the theory that these could be intelligently controlled vehicles controlled by an alien species, alien to this planet.
Each passing year has seen our estimate of the probability of light in space increase, along with our capabilities of detecting it. More and more scientists feel that contact with other civilizations is no longer something beyond our dreams, but is a natural event in the history of mankind.
This is Apollo Control. Still no explanation of the weird noises emanating from Apollo 11. If indeed it is Apollo 11, perhaps we'll all shake out later in the mission as to what these strange noises are.
The more we study the evidence that is being assembled all over the earth, the more inescapable the conclusion that man had best prepare himself for the greatest event in human history, the realization that we are about to contact, or to be contacted by, sentient beings from elsewhere in the universe. The late General Douglas MacArthur said that this confrontation would be the greatest challenge man ever had to face. Are we ready for it when and if it comes?